Want to see some dolphins when you come to Bali? I know you do. So check out this video right now.
Hajong sama, swastiastu. See, I thought I was gonna do like the same as last time and say other stuff. Nah. This morning is Dolphin morning all the way. But before that, did y'all room get cold?
Yeah. Not really.
Okay, yeah, our shit was hot. And yeah, enough complaining about first world stuff. Let's see some dolphins.
So basically you get on the boat and you get up super early. So I believe we tried to get to the boat around 6 o'clock in the morning. And then you're just off. Now, when we got on the boat, I assumed that we're gonna be on the boat for like 10 or 15 minutes and then we're gonna see the dolphins. Nah, like when you go out into the water, and it's actually the Bali Sea, I believe I looked it up like right before I did this video. You drive for like, you're on the boat for, it was like an hour or something like that. You're on the boat for like an hour until you get to the point where you see all the other boats. Now, what I thought in my head was like, damn, there's no way we're gonna see dolphins when there's like 30 other boats around us. Like, it's gonna be impossible. But literally, I think within 10 minutes of us getting to the spot, we saw our first like school of dolphins. And like, I believe this is the first time I've seen dolphins. If not, this is definitely the first time I've seen this many in this short period of time. Now, this is actually really cheap. I believe it was like 150,000 rupiah per person, which is like 10 bucks, 11 bucks, 12 bucks, something like that, right? And yeah, like the moment is just magical. Seeing these dolphins just coming up. I think Yoga actually caught some of them doing some flips. I didn't actually get to see that, but I think it was a good maybe 15 to 20 times we saw the dolphins just doing their thing, flipping and flapping and living their best lives. And yeah, it's just one of those experiences that you'll remember for the rest of your life, 100%. So why I was excited about this was because I rented a Harley Davidson. Now this was my second time renting the exact same bike before. And literally for me, one of my favorite things in the world is to get on big bikes and drive, and it just gives me like that sense of freedom. And the Harley Davidson, like, man, there's not too many things in this world that can compare to that. I mean, obviously there's other big bikes, but this was one of the most fun and most beautiful experiences I've ever had. Alright, so like I said, I was really looking forward to that drive, but one thing I was also looking forward to was the place that we're staying at. But once we got there, things were a little bit different than what I expected. I mean, this place was insane. So we had 8 bedrooms, 8.5 bathrooms. There was a separate bungalow for like a whole room. There was an actual jacuzzi, an actual hot tub that got literally so hot they had to turn the temperature down the day before. You got this huge land, you got this super big pool, you got staff that's working there that can literally get you anything and everything you want at all times. And if you're in Lovina, if you're going to Bali, I 100% recommend that you look around. I'm not saying this is the best house or the biggest house or the nicest, but if you do want something like this, I would say that it will be hard to get disappointed if you're staying in this house when you come to Lovina. One thing we're looking forward to was actually going to the Hatton Winery, and they have the winery that's super close to where we're staying. But the thing was, they actually closed by like 12 o'clock the day we wanted to go. What we did instead was we went to the was it Banjar?
Yes, Banjar Holy Hot Spring.
Alright, so we got to the Air Panas, the hot spring. This is my first time to this one. I've been to a few in Bali before. So I'll tell you how it smells. You guys can see how it looks. I might tell you how it tastes depending on how I'm feeling. We'll see. My G.
This one was only 20 minutes away from where we were. And it's really cool. Like, you got a whole bunch of different spots where you can chill in the water, the hot water, and it's actually hot.
I will be there. It could be hotter.
Yeah. Warmer than the room
Feel good.
So you got like a little bit of an elevated part. You got a low part that's like a big, huge hot spring part. There's like some showers and stuff. And it's just a cool place to actually go and actually like relax and just like settle for a little bit. So you're not in the hustle and bustle. You can actually just sit and think and meditate or do whatever you want to do without the distractions of everyday life that you might get in the busy areas of Bali.
Thank you.
All right, so another early wake up we had was for a different reason. This time we weren't seeing dolphins. This time it's time to roast a pig.
Say something.
Nah, what's good. So this is second morning here in Lovina. Got my copy. Right now we got the sapi on the stick. Babi. Oh fuck. I thought, how do you call it pig before it's the food?
Babi.
Oh, it's still Babi.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sapi is cow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's not a cow. A cow would be a little bit bigger.
So I got up not as early as I should have. I literally saw Yoga like getting on the bike saying, like waving to me like this. He went to the house where they actually went to get the pig. So like the pig was there, he was still there, but he wasn't with us anymore. He was, you know, you get it. But yeah, so literally they had the pig roasting for hours and hours and hours, and we got to saw the whole process. And during this whole thing, we're actually watching the UFC fight.
Oh, yeah, well, why are you doing that? I don't know.
So it was just a really cool Sunday. And then also another thing we had was Tuak.
What you take?
This Tuak. So this is rice wine, right?
Rice?
Palm wine.
Yeah, palm.
Palm wine.
Yeah, palm.
So it's like local stuff. I think it's more common in like North Bali, right?
North. Yeah.
Yeah, like North Bali you'll find this stuff.
And the one they have here is like really sweet. And yeah, I love drinking that stuff. Another good drink they have out here is arak. But for this trip we had some Tuak, we had the Babi Guling going. And yeah, that skin, like when you peel the skin, get that crispy skin, nothing like it, boy. Nothing like it.
Test grill.
Just creo. Bang ke jangan.
So that was our trip to Lovina, and like I said, if you're in Bali, if you've been staying in Bali a while, like I've been here over a year and 3 months now, I believe, and I literally do the same thing like 6 days a week. So on the weekends, sometimes I take an extra day off, and I like to go out and just be, right? Like one of the most amazing things was actually when we woke up in the morning, was going out like a little bit outside of the house because it was right on the beach, and just seeing the view, like seeing the sunrise in the morning. Like that thing was beautiful. You had obviously the ocean right there, you got the beach, you got the mountains, and it's just one of those majestic things that you can only get from nature and from the things that you have around you. So shouts out to everyone that made this video possible. My girlfriend Katlea, who is right over here. Everybody from coming through from the gym. Shout outs to the man who shot and edited this whole thing, Yoga, this guy right here.
Yo.
If you're in Bali, make sure you check him out. He's got some dope stuff. And Brian with all the dope drone footage that you see when you're seeing all the dolphins doing like this from over the top. You're seeing the pictures. That's from the boy Brian. And yeah, everyone else that made this video possible, I appreciate y'all. And before we leave, if you're watching this on Facebook, tap that like button. This ain't a like button, I'm just pretending. And if you're on YouTube, you better subscribe right now or I will kick you in the face. Straight in the face. No, I'm joking, I won't kick you, but please, please.